morning, everyone. Thanks for your coming to this presentation. And today our topic is communication style. And there are four basic communication styles. The first one is passive communication. The second one is aggressive communication. The third one is passive-aggressive communication. The fourth one is assertive communication. And now let me introduce the first passive communication. Passive communication is a style in which individuals have developed a pattern of folding their feelings, opinions, protecting their rights, identifying and meeting their needs. And they are all born of low self-esteem, and they believe that they are not worth be taken care of. And they also expressing, as a result, individuals do not respond overtly to hurtful or anger-inducing situations, but once they have reached the high tolerance, they will outburst. But after the outburst, they will feel shame, guilty, and confusing, and then turn back to being passive. And the passive communicators will often fail to assert for themselves, allow others to deliberately, and fail to express their feelings, needs, or opinions, and to speak softly and exhibit poor eye contact and sloppy body posture. And the next one is assertive communication. Assertive communication is uh, Assertive communication is a style in which express their feelings and rights, and they advocate their needs in the way that balance of the value of others. And this kind of people are also born of low self-esteem, and they have some they aggressive communicators is often try be very explosive, use normalization to control others, criticize, blame, or attack others, and have a low frustration tolerance. Speak in a loud, demanding, and overbearing voice, not listen well, interrupt frequently, use you statements. And the next one is passive-aggressive communication. People who develop a pattern of passive-aggressive communication usually feel powerless, stuck, and unreasonable. In other words, they feel incapable of dealing directly with the object of their resentments. And these kind of communicators will often have difficulty acknowledging their anger, use facial expressions that don't match how they feel, just like they are angry but they smiling, and deny there is a problem, appear cooperative while purposely doing things to numb and disrupt. And the final one is assertive communication. This kind of people clearly state their opinions and feelings, and they advocate for rights and needs without violating the rights of others. And this kind of people also born of high self-esteem. And assertive communicator will often communicate respect for others, listen well without interrupting, feel in control of self, have good eye contact, and have a relaxed body posture. And now after knowing the four basic communication styles, let me show you what's the difference between men and women's communication style. Before we start this topic, I will show you a video clip.
That twist at the end really caught me off guard.
Yeah, I'm toasted.
I want to watch it again.
Anything got frozen yogurt?
Okay, then, before I gotta bounce. Catch y'all later.
Bye.
Later.
Hey, you know I'm mad at you, right?
What? Why?
Because I wanted frozen yogurt and you didn't get it for me.
You never told me you wanted frozen yogurt.
Yes, I did. I said, anybody want frozen yogurt?
You asked if anyone else wanted it. How was I supposed to know you wanted it?
Hello, I was giving you a hint.
Well, you should have told me. You can't expect me to read your mind. Look, If you want froyo, we can go get froyo right now.
No. Nope, too late. Should've got it when you had a chance.
Oh my God. If you want something, just say it. That's what I always do. I want to catch that new superhero movie. Y'all down? I'm down.
Me too.
Please, please.
But that's not how girls communicate, okay? We actually care about other people's feelings. That's why we ask if other people want it first.
And look where that got you.
Guys are so insensitive. Me and my girlfriends understand each other just fine.
No, you don't. You girls take forever to figure shit out.
What do you want to eat?
I don't know. Do you want pizza? Only if you want it. I mean, I'll get it if that's what you want.
Is that what you're craving, though?
A little bit. What are you craving?
All the pizza places are closed.
At least no one's feelings get hurt. We consider everyone's wants, needs, and emotions.
But that's so inefficient. You guys make the worst decision makers.
So, like, should we have
I mean, like, we totally bombed our entire company.
Well, what if they're like getting ready to say sorry and then we attack them and then they don't want to talk to you sorry anymore?
Oh my god, that's such a good point. Yeah.
Well, all of our friends are like dying right now is pizza.
Oh my god, I don't know. What should we do?
See? Even girls can't read each other's minds. Just admit it. It's stupid the way girls communicate. If you already know what you want, then just say it. You can't expect everybody to read your mind.
You know what? You're right. I should have just left you alone then, huh? Here, honey, I brought Pepto-Bismol for your tummy, Vicks for your sore throat, chicken soup in case you get hungry, and Laura's favorite movie.
Oh, thanks. Oh shit, I forgot. The movies on the counter are overdue. Can you return them?
I already returned them, and I picked up your clothes from the dry cleaners, and I called your mom to make sure that she knows that you can't make it to dinner. So you just rest up, okay, please?
Oh, how'd you know?
It's because I care! We don't expect you guys to be psychic, but we do expect you to show some evidence that you care too. That's why we keep giving you little hints.
But I'm so oblivious to these hints.
Next time I think that everybody else has the evidence, that's a hint. Next time Mark gives you all those that I say, oh, how sweet, that's a hint. Do I really have to say, give me a freaking rose on Valentine's Day?
No.
That's it. Now do you still think the way that girls communicate is stupid?
Yeah.
And we're all kind of suffering. He made his own little shade right there. But here, look at these.
And after you see this video clip, you can see that if guy wants to see go to movie theater, he will say, I want to see a movie, and the women may say, do you want to go to see a movie or not? And as you can see these two pictures, the guys see each other just say hi, and the women see each other say hi too, but they will see, oh, what's her hairstyle today, what's her dress today, and so on. And why they are so different? Because girls' friendship focus on making connection. Talk is essential to this process. Sharing secrets, relating experience, revealing problems, and discussing options are essential during girls' development. And when girls grow up to women, they communicate through dialogue, discussing emotions, choices, and problems. And the boys' camaraderie is not less profound. It's just different. Their group tends to be large, focusing on activities rather than conversation. And males remain action-oriented. The goal of communication is to achieve something. And now I have 6 examples to show you that men and women are different. Women are more likely to talk to other women when they have problems or need to make a decision. However, men keep their problems to themselves and don't see the point in sharing personal issues. The second one is if women have a disagreement with each other, it affects all aspects of their relationship. And the men can have a disagreement, move to another subject, and don't get to bring together. The third one is women focus on building rapport by sharing experience and asking questions. And men like to tell and give information rather than ask questions. They share experience as a way of being one up. Next is women get things done And at a meeting, men only nod their heads when they agree, but what women nod their heads to show they are listening. And next, we are showing you the difference between countries.
And next, we're going to talk about the different. We are talking about the different cultures, different communication cultures between American and Japanese. And there are some examples below. And Americans are much more open in conversation about private affairs than many European cultures. And the converse of this is that Americans will often quite blatantly ask very personal questions at an early stage in the relationship. And the Japanese communications are atomized by subtlety and nuance, where how one appears and what one publicly states, and what one really thinks and are often poles apart. And let's talk about the silence. To Americans, they think silence, or they always encourage to express themselves to speak out loudly and speak more clearly. American, most Americans is uncomfortable with silence. They even turn on the radio or TV while they are busy at other tasks, just to hear words in the background. And American find it is difficult to resist talking. And we could say that during silence, we search our mind to find something to say. We cannot think of anything valuable to mention. We're compelled to fill the void with meaningless chatter. And talk is very important to Americans. And even with children and parents always excite particularly always their first words so that they can recall them and brag about how quickly they are developing. And what about the silence to Japanese? Japanese are quite comfortable with silence because they grow up with proverbs. The bird who doesn't sing won't get shot, or the mouth is a source of trouble. It means that before you say something from your mouth, you need to think deeply and considerately. And Germans believe in using silence as a way of communicating, and it is better to talk to little than too much. And Japanese approach they think speak less and hear more is the most best is the best way to learn. Hence, there is an expression in Japan that I have never had to explain something I didn't say, and if you don't say anything, you won't be called on to repeat it. And Japanese are also very cautious not to hurt the feeling of others, nor wish to cause trouble for them. So they tend to surmise other people's reactions before giving opinions. Furthermore, to avoid confrontation and conflict, Germans like to achieve mutual understanding by nonverbal cue rather than by fluent or outright questions or discussions. And here they often recognize that Japanese silences are time to be shared, not emptiness that must be filled with words. Silence can be considered a sign of respect for the person who has spoken. And this is a situation in Japanese class. A native English teacher asks
her head down and looks blank, complete absence of facial expression.
And eating ice cream is the best way to feed the hurt. To feed the hurt.
Heart.
Or to feed the heart. Do you know what I mean? To feed something. I'm asking students now.
They hang their heads. I don't know.
And the teacher said, do you agree with that statement? Students, they hang their head.
They hang their head. I don't know.
Okay. The situations show that Japanese students may use silence as a polite acknowledgement of failure or inability, or a signal to the teacher to move on the next to maintain the flow and the harmony with the classroom. Meanwhile, American students may try and extend this dilemma. And let's look at another examples. When there is an interview process, the Japanese candidate speaks softly, who is comfortable with silence, does not disagree, and who avoid eye contact. And meanwhile, American candidates who actively express their thoughts and maintain eye contact. Their eye contact, American contact, is very obvious. And moreover, in Japanese working situation, you will be dealt with this. However, if you talk so much and in exactly the same circumstances, a Japanese executive may consider speech unnecessary and an American executive would require a lengthy explanation. And what about the appetite between Japanese and American? Japanese unlikely to say, "Oh, I'm hungry," when they are guests. On the other hand, they put up with hunger until they are asked, "Aren't you hungry?" And they never say, "Yes, very much." Instead, they will say, "Yes, a little." It means they are starving. And however, American does not hesitate to express what they want to, because directness is honest for them. Thus, they will say, "Oh, I'm hungry. Why don't you go and eat something too?" Or can I have another glass of juice? So it is the fact that in America that we can say what we want and do not have to hesitate to tell the truth in order to be polite. And how about concerning business negotiation? American expects honest information at the negotiation table. So they give direct information, wish to have straight answers from Japanese team. They think, Americans think that, like dollars, information must be traded. And you tell me what you mean and I will tell you what we mean. Contrast to American. Japanese find it is difficult to get a straight answer because if the answer is no, the Japanese side may not willing to say no, since it is the Japanese style to avoid conflict and embarrassment. They may beat around the bush or even remain silent, which may make Americans confused.
Next, I'm going to talking about communication styles in China, or also known as Chinese communication styles. Chinese should be addressed with the title and last name properly. For example, first use the title like Mr., Mrs., Miss, Madam, then the last name. But in Chinese, it's opposite. The first is the last name and then is title, just like all Taiwan. Let me make an example. As you can see, just like this. This is in English, or this, and this is in Chinese. It should be addressed and properly. many Chinese also adopt, believe it or not, many Chinese adopted English name and to make it easier for Americans to tracing name. But these names are usually something things Chinese try hard to make their English name different from other common names. Just like hi, nice to meet you. My name is Bob. It's actually Paul, but it sounds something like Paul. It's necessary to make an effort to learn to learn some words, to learn some Chinese words to show them your respect to their country. Okay. But also make sure that you should using it appropriately. Okay. And the learning about their culture, history, and their geography are also desirable. Look at them. They are hardworking. They are making an effort to learning some about our Chinese cultures. Look at this handsome boy. They are trying to writing some Chinese words. Is he hardworking? Thank you. Negative replies are seen to be as rude and impolite. So avoiding if you can. And say maybe say no. Even you mean as a negative, but say yes is best. Say yes! Just like I'm a yes, Jim Carrey in Yes Man. Many people will do the same to you. If Chinese people in China, if Chinese people say this is not serious problem or this is not a big deal. It usually means that actually is a problem. A big in a big situation. Look at this sex lady. Yeah, she's stuck in the trailer, but she say it's not big deal. But Mr. Model says it is. Like Council say it's serious have a problem. It is. Even someone else kill some disturbing question just like age and family income, title or family status and other personal topics. Just get into it. It always happen in China. Give you a full answer whether you no matter whether you will be here or not, just answer it. Just like how can you fall in love with your menu just made? It's true love, but another one say it's true love, darling, but still remain polite as polite as possible. Before starting the conversation, in China, before starting their conversation, it is also important to initiate small talk. Its topics could include their art and their geography and their culture, and of course their positive experience of going abroad to China or other countries.